Brothers, she destroyed the contract. She destroyed the contract. After the demise of slavery, there was a contract that existed between black men, black women, and children. It was an agreement. It was an understanding that we would work together to survive in the face of a hostile society, in the face of white supremacy. Our relations were never perfect, but we understood that we needed each other in order to survive. And we did that throughout the age of Jim Crow. We did that up until the death of Martin Luther King Jr. But something happened. Something happened after the death of Martin Luther King Jr. White women intruded. White liberals intruded. White leftists began to place their hands within the fabric of black society. And what did they do? They divided black men and black women. They created and stirred up animus, vitriol, angst, and anger between us. In the 1980s, black women, a significant portion of the educated, middle-class, professional lot, influenced by white feminists and the women's movement, decided that they were going to go their own way. They proclaimed themselves to be independent of black men. We are strong, we're independent, we don't need a man. We can raise children by ourselves. The government supported it. Corporate America supported it. Mass media gave it its support. And the professional, educated black woman basically turned against black men. She said she can do it by herself. And she was very influential. She got the ear of large numbers of black women who were not professional and educated. The contract was broken. Black women broke the contract. They're the ones who said that they didn't need black men. So here we are in 2020. After decades of black women divorcing black men, after decades of black women raising children without black men, after decades of misandry, of a media campaign which has worked simply to defame the image of black men, after decades of criminalization, where white politicians, white feminists supported the mass incarceration of black men, Joe Biden, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, liberal feminist, radical feminist, so on and so forth. Here we are in the face of this thing called black girl magic that exists independently of black men, which does not care about the circumstances, conditions, interests, concerns of black men. She destroyed the contract. Here we are in 2020, where black men and black women have virtually nothing in common. Our educational outcomes are not the same. Our economic outcomes are not the same. When it comes to criminal justice, our outcomes are not the same. When it comes to our lifespans, mortality, not the same. When it comes to incorporation and who the white majority prefers, it is clear the white majority prefers her over against us. And she revels in it. It means nothing to her. She benefits. There is no contract. There is no linked fate between black women and black men. We are not walking in the same direction. We are not headed toward the same goals. BMI, black male independence, demands an acknowledgement of this fact. Save yourself, black man.